Holy no mako kwai ula pala ila kalama no ke kai hail the mo hail the piha pli ke mako we le kamakani e bona me bona na malue ka no mo.
Early Hawaiians relied upon the ahupua'a system to sustain themselves for generations. And ahupua'a extended from the food and shelter in the mountains, Mauka, to the life force of the ocean, Makai. The man or woman next to you was a part of your ohana in good times and bad. Within each ahupua'a, young and old pitched in. They did their part and relied upon each other. It was their kuleana, or responsibility. Each worked not only for themselves, but also for their ali'i, chief, their mo'i, king. For us, our king is Christ. We are his church.
In 1989, disciples came to Honolulu to plant what would become the Oahu Church of Christ. These disciples brought with them the vision to restore New Testament Christianity in the Hawaiian Islands and to become a church that would serve as a pillar upon which plantings could be sent throughout the Pacific. As the disciples reached out, the Oahu Church grew to become a harbor of faith, providing a refuge for many lost and broken families and a home for individuals longing for a life filled with purpose. We are thankful for what God has started and are excited that his dream is alive today.
Oahu is home to over 50,000 college students, with a general population of almost 1 million people. It's one of the world's landmark destinations for tourism and travel, and millions flock to the islands to witness the wonder of God's creation. It truly is the gathering place. From the North Shore waves to the urban bustle of town, from the majesty of the Ko'olau Mountains to the crashing shores of Sandys, God's beauty is ever present. Yet our home is in need of God more than ever. With almost 500,000 people on the island having no connection to a church. Divorce rates are higher than ever, and Honolulu is home to one of the largest homeless populations per capita in the United States. This island is longing for our Lord.
Over the next 10 years, we will devote ourselves to spiritual maturity in Jesus Christ. No matter what stage of life we're in or how long we've been around, we will deepen our knowledge of the Bible and grow in applying it to our lives. Having been baptized into a new life to follow Jesus, we will pursue his character, grounded in faith and love. Being in God will come first and direct what we do for God.
I would like to see churches in my backyard.
There is so much more to grow in, because there was a lot of couples or even a lot of people like us, lost and hurting and need God and need us.
Really capture the life of Jesus and see the maturity of the church grow. It's extremely important that the youth are given many opportunities to just, I think first and foremost, to love God and to learn what that means.
We have one big idea:
to devote ourselves to spiritual maturity in Jesus Christ.
Transforming lives,
ohana, and community.
So how are we going to do this?
We're going to commit ourselves even more deeply to being like Jesus.
We're going to focus on the mission of making disciples.
With ohana groups in every community.
And worship centers around the island.
We are committed to building strong spiritual families as a foundation of our church.
And we're dedicated to equipping and training more leaders to serve God's people.
We want to build strong, healthy families.
We want to be in every community.
We want to raise the next generation of leaders.
This is the Oahu Church of Christ going forward. Multi-generational, older and wiser, rooted in Jesus, and reaching out to everyone with spiritual answers. This is where God is leading the Oahu Church of Christ.